additional liquid lunch if you're not thirsty. You should be.
How come you have ice?
Because you said you wanted it straight up. I wanted it on the rocks. So, you know, we serve it on...
Hold on. I said
neat,
straight up
dirty,
because there was no ice
straight,
offered.
Sometimes on the rocks. I got the rocks.
I got ripped off here.
Love on the rocks.
John, I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
Okay. So this vaccine has rolled out. We know that you have AstraZeneca, Pfizer, all these companies that are pushing it out. It's become an essential thing. It's now going to be, you know, the ching for all the big, you know, big farm guys.
Well, hang on. Let me just tell you this. For those of you at home who don't know everything. If you go to page 32, 132 of the Pfizer study, which, by the way, only tested 15,000 people, okay, and half of them got a placebo.
Page 132 of the Pfizer. Only John Tobacco can have that exact number.
How, if you wanted to participate in the study, you had to promise to not try to have reproductive sex for 30 days after.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's right in the document. So,
okay.
And by the way, the other thing I wanted people to know is, I think 15,000 people were in the study, right?
Okay.
Half of them were given a placebo, so they got nothing, right?
Yeah, and then?
So that means really only like 8,000 people got tested for this whole vax.
Right, that's not enough.
You know what I mean?
So, well, here's my question. So the vaccine rolls out, business somewhat gets back to normal, the hotel industry, tourism industry, we all start to see that trickle in because, of course, when this vaccine rolls out, we're hoping that things get back to normal. Would you invest in these pharmaceutical companies, and if so, which one and why? Because there's variants, right? There's some that are failing, there's some that have rolled out better, and does it matter? Is that a risk?
Okay, well, I'll just tell you, you know, my own personal opinion, I don't invest in biotech and pharmaceutical companies. Okay. There's so much regulation in there that the company could have the greatest thing since sliced bread, but one little thing here, there, it affects the whole stock price, and it's outside my understanding, control, or knowledge. You can't get enough information because parts of it is so subjective to one little council. You know, I've seen companies where, you know, Zen, my life, I'm what they call a short seller, so I like to bet on stocks that are overvalued, and I think they're going down. So I do better at finding crappy companies and betting that they're going the other way, right? Okay. And there was a stock called Dendreon. The symbol was DNDN. It was a big pharmaceutical company going after this cancer thing, right? And I was short the stock, so I think they're not going to get their approval, and the stock is going to tank, right? Okay. And they come into their phase 3 trial and everything else. And they get the approval, right? So I'm like, I'm dead. The stock is going to skyrocket, and I bet the opposite way, right?
So what do?
Then they come out with the study, and it says all this stuff about how it's approved. And then, like, in one of the final stanzas there, it says, but we believe we may need further, Okay. And even when they got approved, the language of the approval scared the hell out of everyone, and the stock immediately went down, and I was like, yay!
Well, John, you
know what I'm saying? So these pharmaceuticals, I wouldn't invest in them.
So risky, it's risky. Got it. Okay, well, you know what? Yesterday, it went unnoticed, and I know we have less than 15 seconds here, but we have to acknowledge that the U.S. recorded its deadliest day with a total of nearly 4,000 deaths recorded in the country on Wednesday. Jeez. So we need this vaccine.
All right. Thank you for that wonderfully sunny news.
Just saying.
All right, quick break. We'll come back with some more liquid lunch right after this.